Okay, Megan, it is Thursday, May 13th, and we started talking about the terrorist attack on the Capitol on I'm sorry, January 6th, which was led by Donald Trump and his band of GOP supporters, um, in which several people were killed. And in the hearings yesterday, the Republicans denying that it was an insurrection at all, and that it was just like a regular day with tourists in the Capitol. And rather than respond to those blatant lies and the you know utter failure of your political party, you want to talk about gasoline. Where am I going to get gas? I don't know, maybe some extra beans. I don't know. We wouldn't be having a as much of a concern about where we're going to get gas if morons weren't allowed, to fill up their 12 plastic bags full of gas. If there had been some way to regulate and limit the amount of gas one could purchase at any time, it may have saved some of the gas for people who needed it rather than the ones who were just hoarding it in Rubbermaid buckets and paper bags, plastic bags. So no, it is not the 1970s Jimmy Carter America going on. You're talking about a couple of days with a very specific part of the country having some supply issues with the supply chain issues with gasoline. um, we've seen worse. I think we can get past it, but that's to you as a sign that America is failing and it's Joe Biden's fault. And we should be talking about all the things that Joe Biden's doing wrong, because you can't possibly stand the fact that your political party is falling apart. And then you got to ask your favorite question to Dr. Gupta about mask wearing. I'm all double vaxxed, and now I still have to wear a mask when I go inside, and my friends don't want to eat with me. Look, I hope you listened to what he said, because it's what we've been trying to tell you for the longest time. Not everyone is vaccinated. And until we reach that point, we still have precautions we have to take. Having something happened to you doesn't mean it happened to everyone. Remember? So we know that the virus transmits in greater quantities indoor. And when you are indoor with strangers you don't know, who may or may not be vaccinated, or who may or may not be carrying the virus and could therefore carry the virus further. It's about stopping community spread, Megan. And I know that's hard for you to understand because you didn't pay attention in high school. You were too busy rabble rousing and getting sent to detention and then skating into Columbia on your last name and your mommy's pocketbook. But can we finally put that one to bed? Because he couldn't have explained it any clearer. And then we also talked about your funeral, which you want Viking style, and the way you explained it, apparently all Viking funerals happen on your family ranch in Sedona. But I won't be attending. However, I think the idea of flaming arrows being sent out onto a raft that you are drifting about sounds pretty good.